Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for inviting me, Doug and Julie. Now, when Julie asked me to speak, I said, what topic would you like me to speak on? Recruiting, networking, I can speak on debt collection, but I try and avoid debt collection these days, although it's coming back into vogue again, so we'll see. Now, I was also thinking what TART stood for, and I was thinking of terrific, articulate, righteous, and I couldn't get the last T. So if anybody can... Sorry? Trustworthy. Excellent. I like that. Okay. So what I'm going to go through over the next 25-30 minutes is basically networking rules, what I live by, and how successful I've been through that, and how other people have been successful through that. A little bit about networking versus advertising, because that argument always comes up.
For anybody that never saw Tommy Cooper live, you really missed something. So
Had a lot of difficulty understanding his accent.
you didn't need to know his accent, you just needed to know that everything he pulled out of the bag, shit, it's still a skill.
Well, I go to a lot of sporting presentations, and I've met the likes of Alan Dwyer, Alan Warder, Jonah Lomu, several different All Blacks, a few different Wallabies. Those are the sort of people I like to meet. And, sit up, shake my hand, I've watched them play, watch them get hammered. It's just a really great experience. And often I get them to sign their book as well. So to me, it just caps off an excellent event. Now, in business, when you're doing that and you've got a business speaker, it not only means then that you've got an opportunity to make their acquaintance. So you see a number of people that are really good at, or see themselves as good at networking, and they'll try and meet as many people as possible. And they'll give them their card, here you go, Mike, yeah, that's great. Look, mate, sorry, I've got to move on, haven't got time to talk. And then they go to another, Mark, how you going? Yeah, that's really good, great to see you again. No, we've got it. And they go all around the room. And what are they doing? They're not, sorry?
Collecting cards.
Collecting cards, that's right. They're not giving the person the opportunity to know who you are, to give them the opportunity to know what your business is, to give them the opportunity to get to know you well, to trust you, to do business with you. So that's all they ever aim to do. Now, when you met Steve, now there might be 5 other recruiters in that room, but I've outlived them all. Tell them a lot. So it is really important that if you want to get It's really important that if you want to be successful in a particular area or industry, is to immerse yourself in that industry. Into that, a young lady whose name is Penny Dolan. She doesn't mind me telling this story because she tells the same story but with a different perspective. And she knew that I was a recruiter, and she knew that I had a lot of contacts in HR. And she was an HR graduate. It was her 3rd year. She'd come out and she'd come to an Australian Human Resources Institute Christmas party. And we're standing around talking, we've all got wine in our hands and everything else. Anyway, Penny came up to introduce herself, almost tripped over and spilled wine all down my front. To this day I say she did not purpose. But the thing is about that, is that I remember her 10 years later down the track. Placed her a couple of times, and she's also ended up being a good friend. So those are the sort of things. Now it's memorable. Now everybody else in the room remembered that as well. Red wine, unfortunately. So those are the sort of things. Now I don't recommend. So, and what I do, I've written articles, some of them have been published, and I can assist them because generally if one's got that problem, then other people have got that problem as well. If they need to know about any type of service, whether it's a real estate agent, coaching, electrician, you name it, they generally will ask me because they know that I network all the time. So they'd rather have that referral. Everyone looking for a printer. I know who we see. I hope the donuts come with that too, by the way. Else, smile. Smile, smile, smile. Because when you smile, everybody else is smiling. It is.
It's pretty.
Very, very rare that you get a person that won't smile. And that's usually for a couple of reasons. 1, they're upset with something, or 2, they're a serial killer and you're the next victim. Don't deal with them. Deal with somebody that's going to know your business, that's going to build up a relationship. Don't give a first bad impression, i.e. spilling red wine on somebody. Works sometimes, but not very often. when your high performance is in the evening. There's no point. Now, due to a lot of practice, I was a morning person, I'm now a lunch person. Okay? Now, I don't know if that's got anything to do with age, but I'm sticking with the lunches.
Don't mind it.
So there's 3 of us in the room, good to see. Many people, particularly in small business, are great at technical things, but they hate cold calling, they hate marketing. Well, you don't have to really do it. Okay? I still do it occasionally because I actually like it. No, sick man. But for many people, they don't. So if you don't want to do it, network. It's the best way for you. You're meeting people face to face, and they can see you, and you can build that relationship and rapport up front. And you start a conversation, then shh, listen. Now, there's a number of people in this room who are very good at listening. Okay? And there's a few of us in here who are bloody terrible. Guess which ones are the good listeners in here?
Do we pick people?
No. There's only 2 women. That's dead right. In the room. But I will bring your attention to this. Strategic networking. Okay? By 5 networking gurus. I will include myself in this, although I feel that the other ladies are much more expert in this area than I am. Today, and today only, usually it's $27.50, including GST. Today only, if you buy it today, it's $22. Okay, you can take one with you. I'd like to thank you very much for your attention, and if you have any questions,